Okay, I have a battle from YouTube against raszero0. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, so this is a standard OU match, and let's get on with it. So I'm going to lead with Oh Hi, my Clefable, and he's got an Infernape. So I protect, fake out, obviously, that always happens, and I need to get my Toxicorp. So then I can just switch into Emo to take the close combat, which is so obviously coming because it's a fighting type move and I had a Clefable in. Yay! And Emo takes that like an absolute monster, you know. So I decided to sub up here, predicting him to switch for the Psychic, and his Flare Blitz is going to take me down to just below half. And I can get my sub up, but it's just going to break my sub immediately after because he's just going to stay in for whatever reason. I don't know, and then I'm just going to kill him off with the Psychic. So yeah, I need to stop subbing like first turn of using Mesprit. Every single game I play, I always sub up first and then attack, when actually I could just attack and I'd take a lot less damage overall. So then he brings in a Scizor and just goes for a Pursuit. I'd actually stayed in there, but still kills me off. So I just bring in I Light Fire, and he switches to Gengar, so I go for the very obvious Fire Blast, and it gets a crit and kills. I don't know if that thing would have survived or not. I don't know. It's a Heat Round. It's quite powerful, so I'm thinking it wouldn't have survived. So he brings in Starmie, so I'm gonna have to switch now. Bring in my Metagross, and that's gonna take just about half from Surf. And fortunately it survives the second Surf with 11 HP, and I can get Thunder Punch off and KO that thing, but I'm also then going to die to Life Orb. So that was it all down. Probably would have liked to use Metagross a bit later, but it doesn't matter in the end. So I bring in Clefable and he brings in Scizor, so then we both switch. He brings in Lucario and I bring in Gliscor. So then he switches again, predicting my Earthquake, and he goes into his own Gliscor. So I decide to switch out now to sort of take whatever he was going to throw at me, which is going to be Stone Edge because it's the only one we can do. So I Facade, and then he switches in his Lucario, which takes a hell of a lot considering it's a normal type attack against a Steel type. So then I switch in Latias to take the fighting attack, which I was expecting to be close combat, but no, it's actually a special base set and it's got Aura Sphere. So I just Surf as he switches into his Scizor again, Surf again, expecting to kill it, doesn't quite kill it, and then he goes for a Pursuit and gets a crit and then KOs my Latias. Brilliant. I could have destroyed his bloody Gliscor with the Latias there, but damn. So then he brings in his Gliscor again, and I've got Oh Hi. He's going to Earthquake me, and I'm just trying to get Facade off, do as much damage as I can. I didn't go for a trick then because he's got Lucario on his team, and I don't want to trick that with the Toxicorp. He's gone for another Earthquake, and I live just about, but then I trick him this time because I think he was just trying to stay in and KO my Clefable while he could. So I protect, and then he roosts up. It's just so I can get a bit of poison damage on him and heal up with the new leftovers I got. What do you call it? I was expecting maybe to live another Earthquake, but I don't. And Clefable goes down, and he's starting to get hurt by poison quite noticeably now. We both go for a Stone Edge now to see how much it's going to do, and it's going to do absolutely bugger all. So then at this point, because he's getting poisoned quite noticeably, I'm just going to decide to start setting up here with a couple of Swords Dances. He's going to I don't know, can't remember. I think he Stone Edged and missed then, so he switches into Lucario, so I Swords Dance again. I decided to go for Stone Edge, thinking he might KO at +4, or that he might switch, predicting the Earthquake, but it doesn't quite KO, and his Dark Pulse gets me down to just about half, but I get the leftovers, and then he goes for a dark pulse. I go for an earthquake, which would have killed him. I live with 2 HP, but then he flinches me, and then he can KO me again next turn, which kind of lost me that. So in the end, I've just got I like fire, so I decided to go for hidden power, hoping it was ice. Turns out it's electric. Bugger! I could have KO'd both of them then. Oh wells. Yeah, so he's going to kill me off with an earthquake. So that's good game there, raszero. The flinch and the mispredicting my own hidden power kind of cost me that at the end, but it doesn't matter, it was still fun. Like, comment, sub, bye.